Good evening, and welcome to Miss Emily's 9th grade biology class. Today we'll be discussing the standard SV2, where students will analyze how biological traits are passed on to successive generations. Students then will be able to distinguish between DNA and RNA. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, contains a living thing's genes. Genes are what you and all other living beings inherit from their parents.
On our planet, and perhaps countless others, life arose. The DNA molecule, which is the basis of all organic life on Earth, is more intricate by far than any spiral galaxy, because the structure of DNA contains something new, something that was missing from inanimate matter before the origin of life. It contains information. The DNA molecule encodes not only the information necessary to make copies of itself, but the information necessary to construct an entire organism. The blueprints for an ant, or a dolphin, or a bullfrog, or even a person. All of this information is somehow built into the structure of an organism's DNA in a molecular code billions of letters long.
Now let's see how this works. Here we have two photos, one of my mother and one of my father. When we combine them together, you can tell that they differ significantly in facial features. Now we have a photo of me. I tend to resemble my father more, so we can say that his gene is more dominant than my mother's gene. Now back to understanding DNA.
These steps of the DNA ladder are composed of just 4 different molecules: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. There are 2 of these base molecules for each step on the ladder, and it is always either A and T together, or G and C together.
Here we have a strand of DNA and its structure known as a double helix. Next to it is a strand of RNA, which is always in a single strand. Similar to DNA, RNA contains cytosine, guanine, and adenine. But instead of having thymine like DNA does, RNA has uracil. Now let's learn more about RNA.
There's a molecule who's got a mission, a code that's got to have correct transmission. Goes from the chromosome out to the ribosome, where the cell can build its needed protein. Agent RNA, it's mRNA. Your code is for a protein that is written in DNA.
Just like they said in the song, RNA, ribonucleic acid, contains the blueprints to making proteins, such as human insulin. Now let's review some ways to distinguish between DNA and RNA. Remember that DNA structure is a double helix, where RNA is just a single strand. DNA contains your genetic information, and RNA contains the building blocks for proteins. And lastly, the molecular difference between DNA and RNA is that RNA has oxygen bonded to its hydrogen, where DNA only has a hydrogen. This is how scientists distinguish its name, deoxyribose.
This concludes our lesson on DNA and RNA. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.